Hello, collective. Sun, moon, and Venus rising. I keep hearing the song. If I gave you my heart, what would you do with it? Would you tear it apart or would you take care of it? So somebody wants to know if they want to, who's going to give you a heart. Are you going to hurt them or are you going to take care of them? So somebody's here is on this fence about opening up here. Okay. You got harmony, balance, peace, happiness. Somebody wants to apologize, but this is somebody who's arrogant. They could have made some rash actions. It was insincere. So somebody's running because somebody's in denial. Somebody's making excuses. Okay. Some of you, this is a soulmate, a twin flame, a romantic partner of yours. Okay. So this is the vibe here. Somebody could have been wanting peace and balance and happiness, but somebody was arrogant. Somebody was dealing with a narcissist, egotistical opportunities. Some of you could have been very fragile at the time, but in the present position now, somebody's shattered, broken. They could be experiencing nightmares because of the failures in their life, because somebody's running or in denial because they're puzzled, they're confused, perplexed, they're being conflicted here. Somebody's trying to recharge because somebody needs to breathe and let go and clear your mind right now here, collective. Okay, so there's been a lot going on. Some of you could have been dealing with a narcissist. Okay, como say? Let's see what other message here. Because somebody wants to apologize. This is somebody now who's experiencing nightmares. Whatever they sent towards you could have been returned to sender. Somebody's now feeling conflicted, perplexed, and going through all this. This is somebody who's running away, this narcissist, in the past, because in the present moment, somebody is envious. Yeah, this is somebody I could throw away or get rid of. Somebody's definitely going to get kicked to the curb here. You're letting go, you're clearing your mind. Okay, let's see what other message here for collective do you need to know. This is somebody here who in the past was very envious of you, but you had to throw out. It didn't mean you no good, okay? It was even affecting you sleeping at night time, because this person was controlling, okay? This person needs to be right. Excuse me. This is somebody who always needs to be right, okay? Very possessive. You're dealing with a very jealous lover. Somebody seeing somebody as just another notch on the headboard or the real deal. Actions speak louder than words because somebody was devilish. Trouble follows them around, tempting, addictive charm. Somebody was empty. The truth is that you don't feel fulfilled. It's worth the wait though to find true happiness for somebody because you're not happy in the situation because somebody's in a dream world, living in a fantasy. They're in some land of illusion because it's not real love. Okay, this is why you got to the point where you had to kind of toss somebody out because it was too controlling, very envious of you, very egotistical in the past. But now somebody here has been burned. Somebody is afraid to love someone again because they're unhealed, they're going through trauma. Somebody's just trying to run away because somebody is running. They could be running from somebody here that to throw away because they're just seeing them as another notch in the headboard or the real deal. Because at the bottom, there is a dark side. It seems your dark side keeps you from enjoying the love you have. Don't let it steal your joy right now, collective, because somebody is going to end up letting go. Okay, because it was dealing with somebody who was a bit of a control freak and a bit up in their ego or pride, and somebody had to let go. Let God. Tell me about this control in here in the past. Because this is somebody who always needs to be right. This is somebody you could have a family with, or somebody in your family is very controlling. Okay? This is your divine masculine here. Okay? That's the one that wants to apologize because he's the head of the family, so he could have been quite controlling. Yeah, somebody's now feeling ashamed, looking over the memories, because this is somebody who didn't want no strings, this divine masculine. Okay? Now they're feeling guilty and embarrassed because they knew they was in the wrong. Okay? They knew they was in the wrong when they just treated you like another notch in the headboard. Yeah, this was a twin flame. Como say? But some of you now are moving on. You're letting go and starting loving you. Okay? You're setting yourself free from people and things that no longer serve you. Okay? You're definitely going to be moving on from these people. Or some of you, it's a marriage. Some of you, it's somebody you had a family with who was very egotistical. Okay? Some of you could be going towards a twin flame. But for some of you, you was dealing with somebody here who just seen you as another notch on the headboard. If this resonates with you, collective, please like, share, subscribe. For those who haven't subscribed, because definitely been some form of deception, lies, and betrayal going on. Okay, someone's definitely been dishonest in this relationship, and it was a soulmate connection for some of this twin flame. Tell me about this family here for the collective. Whoa, secrets coming out here with the high priestess here, reverse, in this family here with the four of wands. Okay, somebody here had hidden motives here. You had a family with us. Somebody in the family had hidden motives here. Okay. Just being very superficial around you here, collective. Okay. It's like there was smiling in your face, but then there was stabbing you behind your back. This is somebody here who's being very ignorant. Okay. Being very stubborn. They lack knowledge. Even when you're trying to speak to them about something, they're not hearing or not listening. Okay. And I hear the saying, who can't hear must feel. Somebody was repressing their intuition in the family. Okay. Or you could have, who you could have had a family with. Because somebody was like unwanted attention for somebody here. This is somebody here with this high priestess here reverse. Somebody is refusing to hear something. They're in denial. You may be more focused on the opinions of others or trying to win other people's approval than your own inner wisdom right now. And you're not trusting your own intuition. It can also indicate you are neglecting your own needs to take care of others here. Okay. This could even be, yeah, in your family, okay, that you actually putting them first, okay, which is naturally from the feminine point of view. But somebody's here wanting to run away because they're dealing with a narcissist who was very controlling. Okay. For some of you right now, you're so busy focused on this opinion, or it could even be the opinion of this masculine that you was living in the past. Okay. That you neglected your own needs for this person. You might need to take the time to connect with yourself and listen to your own inner voice right now regarding your family and trust yourself because you do have all the knowledge and wisdom that you need within you right now. But for somebody though, you still find yourself highly desired by others, but you may be questioning their motives or their intentions for those in the family. Okay, or you might have a family with. Because it seems like somebody is making you feel uncomfortable in your family. Okay, and if you're in a relationship, you can expect uncontrolled emotional outbursts from somebody here who's got some form of sexual tension between you both. Hmm. But if you find yourself losing patience with your partner or looking for arguments, some of you might too need to take some time out for yourself because it's getting to that point where somebody here who suppressing their emotions and it could be regarding them wanting to move on here. Okay, somebody here is emotionally overwhelmed and they're feeling empty. Somebody here is thinking about taking some form of journey here. Hmm. But the secret's going to be coming out here for somebody here. Como say, somebody could have been in a third party situation here, okay? Or overindulging in drink or alcohol. There's definitely been some disloyalty, rejection, betrayal. This is somebody in the past here that you could have a family with that wants to return, okay? They could have walked away at one point and then realized that the grass wasn't so green on the other side as they thought it was. And now they may want to return here with the Eight of Cups here reversed, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But this speaks also of somebody here who could also be fearing moving on. from a third party situation. Okay, because I got a family with this person, so it's causing stagnation. Somebody is staying in a bad situation where they should have left in the past a long time ago. Okay, some of you see somebody here who was fearing commitment. Hmm. Somebody has decided in the past to stay in a bad situation. It might make you terribly unhappy because you're afraid of moving on or worried about what the future might hold if you leave. You may appear happy to those around you, but underneath it all, you know you need to get let go, let God, okay, of certain people or situations in your life right now, collective, in order to move forward. But somebody here, you seems like you're resisting this, or you was resisting this in the past, okay? Somebody's resisting change, okay? They know they need to change, but they're resisting it, okay? It seems like you're paralyzed by your fears right now, okay? But somebody needs to feel the fear and do it anyway. Hmm. But it's also a sign here, collective, of somebody here is running away from their situation. Not because they're bad, but because it seems like you're afraid to take a chance and be vulnerable, okay? Hmm. It does show lack of emotional maturity for somebody here, okay? Or somebody's got some low self esteem or low self worth. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. This is somebody here. It also represents somebody returning home after a long period of traveling or living abroad. But somebody here who has been procrastinating here could be a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Okay. If you are in a relationship, you may be unhappy in your relationship, but you're unwilling to let it go for fear of being alone. That's for somebody here. Mm. You may be doing a great job of appearing on the outside world to be happy in your relationship here, collective, but while on the inside, things have become kind of monotonous, stagnant, not moving forward, not developing. Okay. It can also indicate, like I said, a fear of commitment or a lack of emotional maturity that's causing problems in this relationship because somebody's very immature, okay, very childish, or they can be, okay. Hmm. For somebody, though, there could be a divorce or separation for somebody here with the Eight of Cups reverse. Things being handled badly, for example. It could be a father or mother could abandon the family or a divorce. Somebody's turning nasty, okay? Somebody's turning very nasty. Could even be a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, okay? This is somebody, this divine masculine here, who wants to apologize. That's being burned, okay? This is somebody here who's unhealed or going through trauma and wants to run away because they could be quite envious. They could be experiencing nightmares, okay, or going through some form of insomnia. Mm, somebody though might be putting off this person, okay. Mm, or you could be putting off a potential partner by being too clingy for somebody here. But it also indicates, though, that you're accepting bad treatment from your partner due to your low self worth or your self esteem. Or if it's not you, then it's this person that's around you right now. Okay? You may be running from a relationship as soon as you get to a serious part of the relationship because you're fearing commitment. But whatever the issues are here, collective, you will need to work on them in order to have a healthy relationship in the future. Because once you resolve your own issues with the relationship and raise your self worth, you'll attract the right partner for you. But somebody here does want to apologize, okay? That they want to return. Mm, this King of Cups here, that's showing up like this, okay? This divine masculine. The very mature, compassionate male here. Caring, friendly, sympathetic. Could be wise as well. They're very family orientated, very generous. This could even be a married man here. Okay, that's probably loyal or faithful. Okay. For some of you right now though, You could be this divine masculine, could be finding balance between his mind and his heart right now. Somebody's learning to control their emotions by finding wisdom here. Mm. Somebody's accepting what they cannot change. That's for somebody. I hear the serenity prayer. Okay. Mm. It's definitely somebody's in their emotions that wants to apologize. The divine masculine. Yeah, they want a new beginning. Okay. They do have unconditional love. Wow, all these cards are flying out now. This is somebody who does have unconditional love for you here, who wants to apologize. This is somebody here that's afraid to love someone again because they've been going through trauma. That's why they ran away. Okay, but now they want to return. Okay, and they want to start again. Some of you, somebody here could have been experiencing a lot of tension in their marriage or their relationship, but somebody here was very overbearing in the home. The cycle could have been completed. Okay, somebody had to end one cycle before they could begin something new because somebody was up to some form of trickery or being very competitive in the relationship or in the home. Mm. Somebody could want to have a new beginning with a twin flame, but somebody's having conflict right now regarding this. But remember, it seems like your dark side is keeping you from enjoying the love you have, so don't let it steal your joy, though. Okay? Because for somebody right now, somebody is protected with their Archangel Temperance here. It's telling you to be in moderation though with all what you're doing though. Okay? Got serenity, combination forces, realization for some of you. Okay? There's gonna be an energy of change for somebody here. Okay? Somebody here is going to be making some form of movement because of this conflict that was having. Okay? Probably even with a twin flame for some of you, because somebody was treating a twin flame like there was just another notch on the belt, but somebody, it's action speaks louder than words now. Okay, somebody was trying to be very patient here and have balance in their life. This is somebody here who could be unrealistic about their choice or the conflict or procrastinating, but somebody does want justice. Somebody needs to make a decision here regarding this twin flame. Wow. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Somebody here is coming in with some form of offer here, okay? But it's somebody here who needs to set themselves free because somebody could also be self sabotaging, could have conflicted about this offer. This is somebody here who's overthinking a situation. Somebody here could be preparing or planning something here. They want to be honest regarding the decision, but somebody here needs to accept when something is over, it's over. Some of you might need to go within to seek some form of enlightenment because something's going on in the family here. Okay, there's a lot of arguments. I'm seeing Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But somebody from the past could be wanting to return. Okay, some of you right now could be getting a lot of attention. Okay, but there seems to be a lot of arguments in the family and disagreements right now. So let's see. What is the T for the collective? Somebody who does want to return. Somebody's dirt digging though. They're looking for dirt on you or vice versa here in the past because you need to dust it off. This is somebody here who's fishing for some form of comment here. They're screenshotting, they're trying to get some form of evidence or proof or facts, but this is somebody who could be threatening, intimidating, okay? Who's bothered, they're trying to intimidate you. But now somebody's in their head overthinking, stressed out, over analyzing the situation. Child service could be involved. Kids could be at risk for somebody here. Somebody could be at risk of getting the kids taken or about reporting something about neglect or abuse. This is somebody who was envious of you here, collective. This was a hater. Somebody did this out of spite because it was jealous of you. Yeah. But you need to move in silence. Don't let your left hand know what your right hand's doing because somebody here is creeping. Okay? This is somebody here who could be a karmic friends that can't be fully trusted. There's definitely tension, secret competition. Stay to keep your friends close, but your enemies closer here because somebody could be going through some bankruptcy right now. Okay? Or got debts that they need to pay. But somebody's a forcer. This is somebody who forces things on you, or forces the way in, or uses force to get what they want. This is somebody here who's got some fake account. Could be a fake social media account to spy on you on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. Pre-warned is pre-armed. Okay. This is somebody here that coming with some form of apology, but some of you are moving on and letting go. If this resonates with you, collective, please like, share, subscribe. What other message here for the collective do they need to know? Yeah, like I said, somebody here does want peace and harmony or had this in the past. They wanted balance, harmony, and friendship, but somebody is coming with an apology. They want forgiveness. They want to return here. They want to say they're sorry. Okay? This is somebody here who's trying to threaten or intimidate you or force their way in. But somebody needs to keep an open heart and have empathy and be vulnerable because there is a twin flame, okay? They're mirroring you. You got shared feelings. This is somebody though who's going through some form of confusion or they could be uncertain, unclear, unsure about a decision. This is your soulmate, unity, connection. Because somebody has made mistake. There could have been some misunderstanding or somebody playing the victim or somebody just felt like a lost soul. Okay? Because it felt like it was their other half of their partnership that they was going through or could have hurt. Let's say this soulmate connection here for somebody. What do they want to tell you? I've been seeing so many signs and synchronicities that reminds me of you. It made me feel certain that you are the one for me and we have a brighter future. I just have to figure out how to follow them. I'm gaining strength and courage for that. And for somebody is wanting. I can't help wanting you sexually. Your energy excites me and allures me. I want your touch. I am craving for you. Your body turns me on. I just want you right now. Please come home, baby. That's for somebody. This is somebody you could have kicked to the curb, let go of, okay, because you needed the space to think for yourself. And someone's saying to you, expectations. I want to be all that you want to be. I don't want to disappoint you. I know you have a lot of expectations from me, and I'm trying to stand for that. But at times, I feel so far away from that, and I'm afraid to let you down or disappoint you. So, this is your soulmate connection that somebody could be running from because someone says, hold me. Things are not right in my world, and I am longing for your embrace today. Please send me your love so that I know everything will be okay. So, somebody is asking for you to send him some love and light because at this moment now they're going through a dark night of the soul. They're experiencing karmic battles. Please be patient with my process of growth and changes as I come into my power. I am making sure that everything is in alignment so I can be with you. I'm severing my ties with the karmic situations and completing a cycle. That's for somebody. If this resonates with you, collective, please like, share, subscribe. So somebody is letting go, clearing their mind, kicking people to the curb, and letting go of people and things that no longer serve them. Okay, because they want to do your soulmate wants a future with you, okay, your twin flame. Any other message here for the collective before I close this reading? Sun, moon, and Venus rising. Any more messages? Nothing will really makes me sense without you, someone saying here, okay, and they're telling I will be there by your side when you're ready. What other message here for the collective? You're so beautiful, beautiful inside and out. And you are my wish fulfillment. I want you only. And at the bottom of the deck, collective, I'm so proud of who you have become. If this resonates with you, collective, please like, share, subscribe. Because this is somebody who's watching you from afar, watching how you're doing better without them. Okay. But this is somebody here who wants to discern and finally get the realization that you are soulmates. Okay. This is somebody here who still have love in their heart for you, but at this moment they made some bad choices, and some of you need still a healing from this. Some of you are letting go and clearing your mind, okay? But somebody's still in love with you. But you do have understanding. I see your side of the story, they're saying, okay? And they're also saying, escape. I left when things got hard. That's for somebody. And destiny. I'm struggling to find the right path, somebody's saying at this moment. And you also do have reunion. We always come back to each other because this is something that you always do, fall out, get back together. But somebody is going through confusion. I feel unclear about where we stand right now because this could have been the longest time that you've been apart. This could be the worst thing that happened. This could have been the straw that brought the camel back for somebody here. But somebody here is up in their feelings right now. If this resonates with you, collective, please like, share, subscribe. I send you love and light. Namaste.